everybody, it's time for another Plan With Me. I am planning the week of March 11th to the 17th, which is the week of St. Patrick's Day. Not that I'm doing anything for St. Patrick's Day, but just FYI. Yeah, I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, mostly because I'm sure there's like an actual like Catholic way of celebrating, but the sort of popular way of celebrating is to go out drinking, and I don't drink, so that's not really interesting to me. So I am part Irish, but that's not really, I don't know, it's never really factored in. So yeah, but I was inspired to use a very green, naturey kind of kit this week. So we are going to go for the May mystery kit from this. So this is like last May. So this is pretty old format from GP Sticker Studio. And I just love the colors of it. Like some of the full boxes, the slongles made the heebie-jeebies. You know how I feel about people in kits. A lot of times it just falls, either it's like weird because it's like, it's always people who don't look like me, or like 99% of the time. So then it's like weird because it's like, what even is that person doing in my planner? And then like a lot of times like the drawn people, especially faces, just kind of land in the uncanny valley, and it just gives me the creeps. So this one I actually like. I'm like, this person doesn't creep me out. I'm gonna use this one. This one does creep me out. I don't know. That's just me. It's like no offense to whoever drew these, but that's just my personal situation. So you got your full boxes here. You've got your freebie, which is on the vinyl paper. The rest is on the premium mats, of course. You got functional page. I did last week, you may remember, I had a doctor's appointment, so I pre-borrowed the doctor's appointment sticker, so that's why that one's missing. But you got that sheet. You got your little things and headers, full checklists, washi page, boxes page, the extra mystery kit page that has your decorative headers and the double box. Again, another place where I think this set of headers was just plain marble, and so that's a great plain marble is always a date cover that I love to see included because it's so easy to use in a different spread since they do have two sets. So that's another thing. I stole that ages ago. Like, I think even last year maybe I stole that set of date covers rather. So that's why that one's missing, but I do have this set left over with the dots and the deco. And then you got your second functional page there. That was super out of order, but that's because I've been flipping through it all week to decide what I'm going to do. And as of this very moment, I have not actually decided. I think I've pretty much decided if I'm going to do white space or no white space. Here's the thing. I used to always do no white space, and I don't know, I just started doing white space, and I just got really into it. I think I started with no white space because I started planning in a happy planner where it was just easier to do no white space because of like the way the placement was. Everything made for the Erin Condren like didn't quite fit in like the boxes, and then the weekend days, at least in my happy planner, were a color. So if the kit didn't match like that color, and they were often quite bright colors like pink or blue or purple, then it wouldn't really work. So you had to kind of do a full coverage. So that's why I started doing no white space. And then last year's Erin Condren, it was mostly no white space, I would say, with a few like dabbles into white space. But this planner so far this year has been all white space, and that's for a few reasons. One, mini kits are cheaper than full kits, so it's saving a bit of money by doing white space and only buying the mini kit where I would have usually bought the full kit, or just buying a few sheets a la carte and making it work with like my leftovers and extras and all that kind of stuff and my multicolor. So that's one reason. And then I've just found it visually a little bit like, I think that's why a lot of people move to white space, where the no white space can be really, really like beautiful, and you get to like use a lot of your stickers. It can be like visually a little bit overwhelming. So sometimes when I look back at some, not all, but some of my no white space spreads, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed just looking at it. Whereas the white space looks like a little more clean and such. So I don't know. That's kind of my thought process with the white space. I've really been loving it. However, it means when I do have a kit like this, I'm not really using a lot of it. So I have like conflicted feelings about that. I don't know. Yeah, I really literally have not decided yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some basics and then I'm going to think about it while I'm doing that. How about that? Because I certainly like, even just the way I use my planner functionally, I'm having so much trouble talking today. Even the way I use my planner functionally, like a whole little things section wouldn't necessarily make sense because I just don't really put my meals in my planner anymore. I've kind of like gone away from doing that and it's been fine. So like, yeah, having a full little things section wouldn't necessarily even make sense. And so yeah, I don't know. I think that means I'm going to do white space. Yeah, okay. I mean, the other thing is too, like when I don't like all the full boxes, it's easier to do no white space because then I don't need, it's not like a problem. Okay, I think I'm going to do white space again this week. I think I've just decided while I was talking about like not having a little or not wanting to have a little thing section. I think that kind of decides it for me. So I'm going to do white space again, but yeah, I will still start with my basics. So I'm going to do my washi. I mean, I like the layered washi. I pulled in as an option a bow, of course, because I've also like almost every week, I think every week except one, I've had a bow. I have this sample. It looks black. It's actually a dark forest green with gold. I'm not doing foil this week, but, and I could do that with this. It's kind of a lot of dark green on the bottom though, actually. So I think shock gasp, I'm going to skip on the bow this week. But this is one of my samples that I bought from Busy Bee Prints. I think that's the name of the shop. Okay, so I'm going to layer these two strips of washi for the bottom. And then to cover, I'm going to use the gold date covers with the included date numbers. And then to cover the flags in the corner, it's gold as well. Oh well, that's what we got. Okay, so I guess we're just going to be a lot of gold over there. That's all right. So, okay, I'm going to do that and then I will be back. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's a lot of gold, but I think it looks good because there is a lot of green and dark colors in the rest of the kit, so the gold is like a nice breakup of that. So what's the next thing we need to do? Oh yeah, second round of basics. So I'm going to put my today headers across the top and this beautiful decorative gold header across the middle, to-do headers across the bottom, and then my full box is in the middle. So, okay, I have options for the full boxes. I have, this one is just hilarious to me. I don't know. Like the animals at first kind of creeped me out, but then I was like, no, okay, maybe I'm on board with them. But because I'm doing white space, I can't do like a full double box. Well, I mean, I could and just like change it up a bit, but it wouldn't leave enough room for, like if I did it on the weekend, it wouldn't be enough room for everything I need to put on the weekend. So yeah, so okay, let's think about what we want to do. So how many of these do I actually like? I like a lot of them. So that's good. So I like all these. These are fine. So at least 6 of them I'm going to use. Maybe this one, definitely not this one. So then I only need 2 other ones. So I wonder if I could get like just the deer and the bunny. Could I get those in like, no. Oh, well, yeah, if I didn't use like, if I went like in the middle and I used like the heads, I could get a box that was like this, so like part of the deer and bunny. That could be an option. I mean, I could get the bear's head, but I don't think so. I do actually find the bear really cute, so I might like keep that and just use it as deco in like one of my notes pages or something. So that could be one more, and then I can either use this or I can try and do the washi. That was a little bit tricky last time, trying to use the washi as one. But, I mean, I could try like this one because it's really different. I'll think about it, and then I'll either use one of these or the... Okay, I'll see how it's looking. Cool. All right, I'm going to do all of that, and then I will be back. Okay, so in the end, I decided I was looking at my options and I didn't like the two that I had come up with because I didn't like this option, A, because it's a pain because there's like a tiny bit of like between the washi strips, there's that tiny little piece, and all of those four tiny little pieces add up to make it a little bit too short. So that was like a challenge last time I did it. I had to use like headers and it didn't look like that great. So I didn't like that option. Also because I'd kind of left that for Sunday and then it felt weird to have like all these 6 days have like very decorative, like busy boxes, and then the plain box be on Sunday. That looked strange. I mean, I could have used some deco and stuff, but I didn't love that option. And then I was like, okay, I'll just go for this box. But then I didn't like that. It seemed very stark to me that the person, like the hand, has purple nail polish. And I was like, that's not really one of the colors from the kit. To be fair, there is like a little bit of purple with these like fireflies in the background from the double box, but it's, I don't know, it didn't really like, I don't know. I didn't really love it, and I didn't love the like disembodied arm that much. So in the end, as you can see, what I decided was so I cut from different parts of the double box there. The deer and the bunny, as I said, but then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for the bear, and I was like, do I want to do just the top? But then I decided to have like a little bit more of the body would be more aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, so I just kind of like cut out the full box size bits of that double box that would work. And I think it's cute. The bear is cute. We're gonna go for it. When I first opened the kit and hauled it, I was like, oh my god, I'm not using that double box, and then it totally grew on me as time went on. It's very cute. So we're just embracing the cartoony cuteness this week. Yeah, so I think I'm really excited about this. I love these colors so much. I've been using like last week wasn't too much pink, but it was a bit pink, and then like I don't know, I've just been like using a lot of pink, which is not my favorite color, but just like I had a lot of pink stuff, so it's nice to be like fully into like my kind of color scheme this week. So yeah, we're ready to go day by day, so let's do it. Monday is just my typical Monday, which means a workout in the morning. So I'm going to take one of the workout functional thingamabobs from the kits, and I'm just going to take one of the exclamation points to check it off. And then in the evening, I've got a meeting, so I'm just going to take this long flag for that. I think that'll be good. And then I'm working from home, so I've got to decide what I want to do for that. So, yeah, on my freebie here, I've got quite a bit of space. I've got this like big old sticker here. I wonder if I can use this. I feel like I could if I moved this down a bit. Could work. I don't know what other day I'll have as much room as I have on a Monday to use like a giant sticker such as this. So is it like a little bit crowded? I mean, another option would be to use a thinner sticker for the meeting. That's an option. So I do really want to use this. How am I going to use it though? What am I going to use it with? Like, I mean, I could take a half box, I guess. Maybe a half box, and then doesn't really leave enough room. Maybe this isn't gonna work. That's okay. We can think about something else. I mean, or what I could do, I did this last week to fit more stuff in my Monday. I put the workout in the to-do section, which totally would make sense. So maybe back it up. I will use this half box for working from home, but then I won't use this because then it's just all plain gray. I will use label, maybe this green one. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll take a little bit of washi. Like a little bit of this washi. And I guess I'll go this way. No, I'll just go this way, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. So for my meeting, I'm just gonna take this icon from the kit, and then I'm gonna want to check off working from home. So I think I'll take an asterisk down here, and then I'll just write it kind of small, I guess. Yeah, that's cool, because it's like it's the biggest chunk of the day, so it makes sense to mark it in a large way. So then down here, we'll put the workout at the bottom, I suppose. Do I want to put in some washi? Maybe, because I do have some like pretty plain washi, like this brick pattern, for example. That's really cool. How big are these different pieces? Yeah, do it on here. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. So we've got that, and then we've got a checklist. Maybe 4. Do 4. Okay. Alrighty. Cool, and I don't know what any of those are yet, so I'll just leave that. And then on Tuesday, while I'm down here, I do have a bill due. So I shall grab one from the kits. That's for renewing my Oyster card, travel card. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut another checklist. So down to 4 again, it looks like. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then up here, I've got Tuesday, Thursday. First thing is the British Library. Haven't had that in a while. So I'm going to take some half boxes, of course. And let's see. Maybe if I want them to match, I'll use these 2 matching ones. Why not? Okay. Whoa, that's good. And of course I have my Hummingbird Planner custom British Library scripts that I'm pulling in here. And I'm going to use let's see, I have 2 of these work laptops. One is massive because it's from the, yeah, it does fit, cool, okay. It's from the freebie. And then, so they'll be a little bit mismatched, but whatever. Yeah, cool. So we've got our 2 work laptops there. It looks a little silly, but when there's like more stuff filled in, you won't notice, I think. And then we'll grab some asterisks to check that off. And then, yeah, that's great. So then back to just Tuesday, I also want to do some reading. So I'm going to take one of these labels, just center it, and the space left. And then I'm going to take this Fairy Design Studio. It's called the Tea Time, but it's just a book and a cup of tea, so it's very fitting. And then I have my Hummingbird Planner custom read script that I'm just going to layer over that. I just love that look. Awesome. So that's everything for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday. Where do we want to start? Might as well start up here. So I have a pretty good idea of what's going here. So we've got, I'm going to take another label. Because the first thing I want to do is, sorry if you can hear the dog barking up a storm downstairs, but I'm going to use my Hummingbird planner film script and the planner functional deco that comes with the kits. Which is very cute this week. I like that one a lot. Great. So we're filming my plan with me and then doing another workout. This one, okay. No, I think this one I'm going to put up here because if I put it down in the to-do section just for the sake of matching Monday, then I won't be able, or I won't have as much room to put all the to-dos and stuff. Although I could put like laundry up here instead. No, I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna put this there. Well, okay, let me put the last thing first and then we'll see where the spacing is. So the rest of the day is just working from home again. So to match Monday, I'm going to use the organized sticker again. So that's kind of was my thought process, was like the work stickers for the library, for library working, and the organized stickers for home working, just like visually would make sense. So let's see. Do I dare to dream I could fit a sticky note? No, I could not. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, what do I want to do? I could do a quarter box. Simple but effective strategy, I think. Yeah, let's go for a quarter box. So, haven't used this blue very much yet, so I'm going to use a little bit of blue. And then just center this workout. And then put this organized down here. And then for the workout, I'm going to need an asterisk. Or exclamation point rather, because that's what I used on Monday. And then I'll use an asterisk just like I did on Monday as well for the working from home. I have to write that small again too. That's okay, I can do. So that's my day on Wednesday. And then in terms of things to do, it is 2 friends' birthdays. So I want to mark them with enough. I would use a little thing for a birthday, but because it's 2 people's names I'm trying to fit, I'm going to use maybe a quarter box. Yeah, I think a quarter box. So I'm going to take this one and yeah, okay. Quarter box. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it, but I moved the bottom washi down a little bit. Usually with GP Sticker Studios, I'm so nervous about getting this thinner strip straight that I just line it up. I use the dots to line it up and it's pushed right against. But I was like, I'm going to be brave this week. And I think I got it pretty even and straight. I think I did a pretty good job. And it looks better with that little bit of the little gap of white space there. So I'm glad that I did that. Anyway, so it's just a side note in case you didn't notice. But yeah, so for the birthdays, there is like a balloons in the kit, but I'm going to use that for something else and it's too big for this. So I did pull in this little present icon in a dark blue that I thought I could get away with using. That's left over from a Scribble Prints co-kit, and that'll be for my friend Silma and Becca's birthdays. And then I have 4 to-dos. Oh, one is the laundry though. So I want to take this down to 3. This checklist. Yeah, cool. And then, ooh, how did I do this last time? Oh, okay. I used 4, but I didn't have a quarter box. I thought they would kind of even out, but I guess not. Okay, let's think about this. I have this laundry sticker, and I kind of want to use it. I think I could still use it. I feel like I could still get away with using this. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to take the Manny sticker because I have to put these cities either way. So, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take this Manny sticker, put it across from the first heart like I always do for doing my nails. And then once posted my midweek spread, I'll leave that blank. And then the other one's editing my plan with me, and I have my Hummingbird Planner edit script for that. So, I put like my edit script down here, and that'll be like my kind of marker for how much room I have. Then can I fit this laundry sticker? Ooh. I could put it like over here. Is that weird? It's a little weird. But am I going to do it? I think so. I think I'm going to do it just like right over there with a heart because that's all I have left. How do we feel about this? I don't hate it. It's a little strange, but I don't hate it. I'm going to go for it. So, Yeah, cool. We fit everything sort of in a weird way. Okay. And then, yeah, like I said, that's for my midweek spread. I'm just going to leave that as is. I'll write it in. And there we go. We fit everything on Wednesday. Amazing. So on to Thursday. Let's see. Let's just start down here while we're down here. I'm going to take a half box. Maybe light green. Yes. Do we think so? Yeah. To see which color is like more underrepresented. And then we are going to take the checklist just down to 2, I think. So yeah, I only have 2 that I need to put in. We'll cut this checklist down to 2. And put it on straight if we can. Cool. And then let's see. So the half box is for having a bath. I like to relax in a bath once a week, and Thursday's usually a good day for that, especially lately, as Thursday's the day I do therapy, so it's nice to come back from that and like relax in a bath. So then I'm going to take my Hummingbird Planner custom bath script and a heart to check it off from the kit. Cool. And then the 2 to-dos, one is uploading my plan with me. So I have my Hummingbird Planner upload script. Maybe put it here. Yeah. And then this is for folding my laundry. So I'm just going to take the laundry icon from the kit and just put it like across from the heart. There. Cool. So those are my to-dos. And then I already have working at the library, and then I go to therapy in the evening. And so for that, what do I want to do? Maybe a rounded label, I think. So which one? I think green again would be good because it's like there's like a lot of gold there, so I don't want to do like more gold. So yeah, I think that looks good. And then I guess just like a little bit of brick washi. I don't know if that make that much of a difference, but I don't want to use like the same washi. Does that look good? Yeah. Just to like raise it up a little bit. I just like how that looks with anything that's rounded. I like to, like, if it's rounded and it's on like the top or the bottom of the box, I like to have a little wash behind it. I just like that look. That's just me. And then I'm gonna use the car icon. Oh, it's also dark green. It's fine. You can still see it though. For that, because it's like an errand, it's somewhere I have to go. Obviously, I don't drive there. Well, maybe not obviously, but I'd take the bus there. But you know, it makes sense. That could be a bus. You know, be like one of the smaller buses. Cool. So that is everything for Thursday. Amazing. I feel like we're cruising this week. Moving on to Friday. Let's see. So yeah, let's start here. I'm gonna take a half box. Definitely want to do one of the green ones. I haven't used any of the green half boxes yet. Maybe just like this one that's like slightly patterned. I like that one. So half box for spending the day with my nephew. And that's what I like to use the balloons for, because it's like, it's celebratory, you know, makes sense to me. So whenever I've been using GP Sticker Studio kits, I've been using the balloons to mark that. It's cute. And then, take one of the hearts to check it off. And then in the evening I have a meeting. So let's see. I just used a rounded label there, so I probably would have done a rounded label, but let's do something else. Oh, I could use like one of these appointment labels for it. Yeah, that would work. So let's do like one of these. Just centered. And I'm going to use, because I can use the flag to check it off, because I was going to use this coffee cup to mark it. So that works. Very nice. So that is for my meeting. And then down here in the to-do list, I have 2 TV shows. So I can actually mark those with TV Little Things this week, because I have them. So we'll get 2 of the TV Little Things here. So that is for Brooklyn Nine-Nine and How to Get Away with Murder. Cool. And then I only have 2 to-dos, but I'll just fit as much of a checklist as I can. Might as well. And that is 4. Looks like 4. Exactly. Perfect. Great. And then 2 of those are my weekly sort of admin tasks, which are backing up my files and clearing out my emails that I do every week. So I'm going to take, which one? I think this one. This push pin and put it across from the first 2 to mark that like those are the admin tasks. And then that's everything for Friday. Cool. So Saturday, maybe just start down here while we're down here. So I'm gonna, I don't know. I kind of feel like doing this a little different. So I'm gonna take a quarter box down here and this to clean header for my weekly cleaning task, which is cleaning the bathroom this week. And I'm going to take the vacuum icon to check it off. But then I can just write bathroom and it already says like to clean there. So I like that. And I just really like the font of these headers as well. So I was like, why not incorporate more of them? And then let's see. So for a checklist, then we can do, let's just do 3. It'll be less crowded with 3. Not cut that very straight, but let's see if we can get away with it. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. And then one of those is meal planning. So I'm going to take this utensils icon from the kit and maybe just cover up the first heart or put it across. We'll just cover up the first heart, I think. That's cool. So yeah, that's everything that I need for the to-do section. And then the only thing that I have planned with my day is that I'm having coffee with friends, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to take a half box for it. Let's see. There's this huge coffee date sticker that I really want to use because I love these coffee date things, but it's, as I said, huge. Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, I think we can use it here because I don't need to like fit that much info. Because my friend's name is only 3 letters. So, oh, why am I putting it against the top? That's not what I do. So I think that'll work. Yes. And I'll need a heart to check it off, of course. Here we go. So I can just write Sid at 2 o'clock. And then I'm going to leave this blank. I'm sure after I hang out with them, I might, I'm sure like my partner and I might do something, maybe go to movies, maybe, I don't know, I don't know what movies are out. We might just like have a night in, maybe we'll work on a puzzle, something that we like to do. So, I'll leave that blank, but I'll probably like put in like a quarter box or a label with the date night sticker or something like that. So that's that. Oh, also another thing I forgot to mention that I just put the weekend banner in when I was doing the bottom wash day, and I was like, this makes so much sense. It's the perfect time to do it. So that's already in there. And then so Sunday, it is St. Patrick's Day. Now, I have foiled holiday stickers. I have 2 sets. I have one, I don't know if this is interesting to you, but I have one set from Rose Colored Days, and I really liked those, and I was using those all last year. And then I realized that some of the UK holidays were not represented there. They have 2 options at Rose Colored Days. They have the US holidays, and then they have the generic holidays. So I got the generic because it takes out all the ones that you wouldn't celebrate if you weren't in the States, like 4th of July, maybe President's Day, like things like that. So it doesn't have those. So I have that one, so that's good. But it doesn't have the UK specific ones. Like it doesn't have random bank holiday ones and things like that. So what I did was I got these foiled holidays like I used last week. Let me show you. For Pancake Day, another one that's not on the Rose Colored Days one. And they're very dainty and small and the perfect size, and I really love them. And they're from the Ginger Cat Co. However, I noticed, to my surprise, that set did not have a St. Patrick's Day. So I thought that was really weird because St. Patrick's Day is like definitely celebrated in the UK, but it's not like a public holiday. So I guess that's why it's not on there. So I didn't basically last year I used the gold St. Patrick's Day because that makes sense because St. Patrick's Day if you're using any or even a remotely themed kit, it probably would have gold accents from the Rose Color Days. Didn't have one on the Ginger Cat Co sheet that was gold. So basically I had a choice between gold, rose gold or silver from the Rose Color Days sheet, or to not use one at all. I thought about not using one at all. I'm still thinking about it. But I pulled silver because silver is more neutral, in my opinion, than rose gold. Also, this kit has a lot of cool tones. It has like this color, I would argue, is almost like a silvery gray. And it has marble, so it has like cool tones. And I just wanted to see how this sticker looked maybe up here. I think that's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna use it because it's nice and small. This one, some of the Rose Color Days ones are huge. Like the Boxing Day one is massive for some reason. I don't know why. But the St. Patrick's Day is nice and small, and I think it looks really nice up there. Oh, can you see? Yeah. So this, I don't think the silver is really jarring, especially since there's no other foil at all this week. I think it's fine. So, and also I was like, if I never use the silver, like if I'm like, when am I ever going to use it? So I'm just using it up. There we go. That's fine. Okay, cool. So I have noted that it is St. Patrick's Day, even though I'm not really doing anything. And then the only other thing in my today section for Sunday is doing a food shop. So I'm going to take my last of these labels. These really are my favorite ones. Labels. And just pop that up top here, like I like to do. And take the Groceries Functional Deco. There, cool. And then again, my day is wide open here. My partner and I, I'm sure, will come up with something fun to do that avoids the crowds of St. Patrick's Day revelers. And then, let's see. In this section, I want to mark my plan with me going live. So I will do that with a play button from the kit. And then, let's see. Oops. Little of hair got stuck there. Okay. And then yeah, I've got 4 to-dos. I can probably fit more than that on a checklist, so let's try. Let's see what we can do. Probably can fit 5, yeah. So I might as well do so. Cool. Great. And then what are those things? So oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I am doing this. Okay, just kidding. Let me take that back up and change it to 3. I keep forgetting that I've been doing this thing with the receipts when I'm using the GP Sticker Studio kits. So, oh man, that's so crooked. I am very bad at cutting checklists. I mean, I could cut them with my slice tool and a ruler and they would be much better, but do I ever do that? No. Ooh, that looks really bad. Okay, whatever. We're going to get over it. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take, I guess, the last quarter box, but it's the same color as this little thing. So I don't want to do that. Oh, I could take like just a piece of washi. Like this is too big, but I could take this piece of marble. Yeah, and then this could be like a box. Why not? Super easy to write in. And then I'm going to take the payday sticker to mark doing my receipts. And I guess a heart, because that's what I have. Awesome. Yeah, cool. And then the other 3 to-dos are face mask, posting my end of week spread, and journaling, all of which I'm just going to write in there. And awesome. Okay, so we're ready for the sidebar. So let's start with a Daily Habits header. And then my 2 habit trackers, which are here. So yeah, we'll take these habits, for which are I mark meditating and practicing my Spanish. And then I'm gonna take a work header and mark my daily tasks with the weekly box. And I think the weekly box deserves a little something something. So, because it's pretty plain, I think like a ladybug. Yeah, that's cute. There we go, little ladybug. And then that's from the freebie. And then a this week header, and I'm going to take one of the checklists. So the only color not yet represented in the sidebar is the dark green, so I'll go for that one. Great. And then zoom out a little bit. There's one writing line down there, so I'm just going to take this from the extra bottom washi and use that to finish off my sidebar. Great. And I don't have anything specific to put in the weekly checklist right now, so let's zoom out here. And let's see, I do have a fair bit of deco, and I like a lot of it, but I'm just not sure that I want to like be pulling too much in. Maybe like a little bit, like I like this, I think, in the bottom washi, just like here, just to make the bottom washi a little bit more interesting. But honestly, like beyond that, I don't really want to use too much of this. I could put some up top, but I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to just verge into like being way too busy. So I want to avoid that. So I think I'm just going to leave it here. Yeah, I really like this spread, how it turned out. Love the colors so much. And, you know, I like the cute little critters there. I think it's really nice and fun, and really kind of fun for like spring starting off and all that. So let me show you what I have left. It's loads of stuff, of course, because the mystery kits are huge. You get so much, but of course I will be using the leftovers in my memory spread and my personal rings, and then anything beyond that will either be getting like destashed or you know, I'll use in future spreads, which is always the case. But yeah, so I've got tons of deco here. Again, if I feel like there's something really sparse, like maybe this to-do list, I don't use any icons or something, I would put like a little, you know, maybe a little pine cone or something. But yeah, I'll definitely save this deco because it's really nice, and save the extra dots. I've got decent amount on the freebie here left over. I've got decent amount of washi, most of my checklists. A little less than half of the functional page, I would say. I'm bummed I didn't use any of the sticky notes. Maybe I'll try and use one there because I do love the sticky notes. And the, like, yeah, I love a lot of this stuff, but it's just so hard to use everything. I use most of this functional page, and like a lot of this stuff always gets pulled in as the week goes on. I use like about half, yeah, a little more than half of my boxes. I've got most of my headers and little things left. I've got 2 full boxes here, and I've got all of these decorative headers. Luckily, a lot of these patterns could be pulled into future kits, and I've got the remnants of the double box there. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me and this spread. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and please, please, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.